This is an introduction to mindfulness training session. Mindfulness is the awareness that comes from paying attention in the present moment, non judgmentally. In life, when we get distracted by thoughts, emotions, and sensations, and follow them wherever they take us, we tend to miss a lot of what is happening right here, right now. This moment is all we ever have, and if we miss it, it's gone. Life is just a string of moments, and the more you spend in the past, the future, or wound up in stories we tell ourselves in our mind, then the less you experience the deep richness of life as it is right now. We're so conditioned to try to fix or avoid unpleasant experiences that we respond to them in automatic pilot. Mindfulness is about breaking through automatic pilot and living and performing more intentionally. This training session helps you strengthen your attention and develop your perceptual accuracy, freeing yourself from automatic judgments and reactions. Let's begin. Start by finding a comfortable position that is both relaxed and supported. You can place your hands wherever you like, maybe on your lap or the armrests of your chair. And once you have found a position that works for you, just settle into stillness. You may close your eyes or leave them open, unfocused on a spot a few feet in front of you. Your attention is like a spotlight. Though we often cannot choose which thoughts, emotions, or sensations come into our awareness at any given moment, we can always choose where we direct our attention. Like a spotlight, direct your attention in this moment to your breath. Directing attention to your breath is not the same as thinking about your breath. Directing attention comes from the observing self. Thinking about something comes from the thinking self. Observe your breathing. Breath is something that is always with you, always flowing, and always living. Because it is partly controlled by our autonomic nervous system and partly by our somatic nervous system, it is both under conscious control and unconscious control. Most of the time, this vital source of life is managed automatically, doing its thing outside of our conscious awareness. It is not until you hold your breath or something is obstructing your breathing that it naturally becomes an object of conscious attention. In this training, you're going to build awareness of your breath by practicing paying attention to it non-judgmentally. Paying attention non-judgmentally means recognizing when you naturally evaluate aspects of the breath as good or bad, right or wrong, automatically. I'm breathing too slow. I'm breathing too fast. I can't feel my breathing. I'm too distracted. I'm not good at this. Why am I doing this? This is pointless. These are all judgments that will happen, and when they happen, just notice them and let them go, bringing your attention back to your breath. In stillness now, with your attention on your breath, start to explore some of the qualities of it. Notice the slightly cooler temperature on the in breath, the brief pause at the top, and the slightly warmer sensation on the out breath. Observe the feeling of the air hitting your upper lip as you breathe air in and out. There is no need to change or modify your breathing in any way. Simply notice, observe, and acknowledge your experience of breathing in this moment. At points, your mind will drift away to somewhere else. Maybe a question about what is for dinner tonight, or to the conversation you had earlier with your friend. This drift is perfectly natural. Just notice these thoughts without judgment of them or yourself, and direct your spotlight of attention back to your breath, back to observing the gentle rise and fall of your chest, perhaps to the sound of the air as it passes through the passageways of your nose. You may notice commentary in your mind, evaluating your proficiency in this new task. You may be thinking, I should be better at this. Remember, these are just judgments that cloud your perception of the present moment. Notice them, feel your reaction, and let it go. Usher your attention back to your breath once more. Your thoughts are like clouds, floating weightlessly through a deep, blue, endless expanse of sky. As you notice a thought cloud float in, watch it glide across your awareness briefly until you let it go out the other side. Every time your mind goes elsewhere, just bring it back to your breath. If thoughts are like clouds, then you are like a mountain. No matter the severity of the fleeting storms that ravage a mountain, they ultimately leave no impression, as the mountain remains strong and unscathed. As this practice comes to a close, take 3 deep breaths to reflect on your experience. Now thank yourself for this opportunity to cultivate a more mindful way of living and performing. Slowly refocus or blink open your eyes, wiggle your fingers and toes, and bring your awareness back to the world around you.